It's got an A35G with a no start. Got DPF system failure. This thing is all pissed off. Got ECU communication failure. It's coming and going. This is coming and going. And just a second ago, my engine RPM needle was doing its own fucking thing. What are you angry about? See, my def level gauge is bouncing up and down too. My first guess is we've got a bad connection or a voltage drop issue going on with this thing. It did this once before when I was actually on site, and I found the main ground on the cab was loose. Hadn't done it since, and that was the only time it had done it so far. But it's back. So let's see if we can figure out what the fuck's going on. One thing I have seen on the F and G model trucks is operators will get their fucking hoof up in here and kick the lock on that connector. This one looks okay. So, check batteries, check voltage, check my fuses, check for a voltage drop across this electric controlled battery solenoid here. Checked all the connectors on the cab firewall, looked for terminals that were backed out or loose. I did find that connector wasn't locked. Got back in the cab after I found that connector loose. Truck fired right up like 5 times in a row. Then I got one failure out of it, and then I got one occurrence where I had it turned to the start position. The engine was not cranking. The starter engaged like 3 times, and then it rolled over and cranked, and it hasn't fucked up since. It's not fixed. There is something loose somewhere. Or there's something going on with our power path through the printed circuit board. I don't know if I've got a relay that's got bad contacts and it's not sending power through it. Something's going on. I need it to fuck up consistently so I can find it. So my intermittent problem is no longer intermittent. This thing will not fuck up. However, I have been trying to make it fuck up and duplicate my problem. And I think I found it. So I've been messing with the printed circuit board and relay 3, which supplies power to your engine gateway module. If the key is on and I unplug this relay, get my ECU failure, and the gauge for the engine RPM moves like I was seeing. If I take this relay out of the equation, it is doing almost exactly what I was saying. It won't start, you get a DPF failure, followed by an ECU failure. And I have seen these go bad. Usually they'll get a burnt spot and they just flat out won't work for a certain function. Or you can get in here and start pressing on them and get your failure to come up. It's not doing that. So I am going to go ahead and pull that out, and I'm going to look at the back side of the board and look for any cracks in the solder joints or any burnt spots. The board looks good. It is pretty damn obvious when they have a bad spot. Right there, right there. This harness is rubbing really hard on it, so we'll get this secured before it works its way through and catches on one of those and shorts out. I think we'll get this back together. I'm going to throw a new relay in here, and I'm going to throw this thing back to work. We'll see what happens.